Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here on the Shamblecraft server. I do apologise for that noise in the background, but my office is currently 35 degrees, and if I turn that fan off, we're going to die. So, what has happened since last time? Well, what I can tell straight away is that there's been a lot of work done to the farms, and also Simon has been here. So, where we left off last time, I had basically just finished building the starter house. Fawn had finished building her starter base over there, and me and Modrang and some others had been flattening out this area. And as you can see, a lot of work has been done. We now have a very good farming setup here, done by the other members of the community. Also, you can see that there's a lot of things happening over there. But yeah, we got a lot of crops going here, meaning that food should no longer be an issue. You can see here we already have a bunch of potatoes. I'm actually going to snag a couple of those, and a bunch of carrots and a bunch of other things, meaning that we now have a pretty good start here on the Shamblecraft server. And for me, I think that means we really need to do some resource gathering, because as you can see, we have no armor and we have stone tools, and that just isn't gonna cut it. So I'm thinking, ladies and gentlemen, what we need to do, and we've got a wild Vin just appearing in the background there, as the Vin does, we need to do a little resource session. So yeah, let's get started on that, shall we? Well, hello again, people. As you can see, we've started our mining session here. We're now underground, and yeah, so far it's been going well. The problem right now is that everyone is on a tiny little island, so everyone is basically at the same place, which means that, well, we're sort of, you know, doing what Ghostbusters taught us never to do, and that is we're crossing streams, or rather, you know, crossing mine shafts. I'm not supposed to go up that ladder. So what I've decided to do, I need to improve my tools, because so far having stone tools hasn't really helped me that much. So what we're going to do, we are going to be depositing in each and every one of these. We're going to be depositing some iron and some coal, so we can make some iron picks. Oof, we got Winnie there perishing. We have a good bit of people online already. We got Simon, Sixie, Nuke, me, Winnie, Esty, Vin, Jess, Penguin and Badger, and we also have Wolfie here currently doing some admin work going on and off. But yeah, so far the resource gathering is going okay. We already got some iron. I think what we're going to do next is we're going to make a chest, so we can put some items that we don't necessarily need, and we're going to start with these stone picks. I did also leave some stone picks around here somewhere. Did I already? They're not worth anything anyway. So yeah, going well so far. I'll be going for like 10-15 minutes. So with some luck, we're going to get some good resources out of this mining session. Well, I was just minding my own business, you know, going around this little tunnel here, trying not to die in lava, and lo and behold, what do I see before me? Diamonds! And some redstone, and some zombies. No, can we please, you're going to lava, you little... Yeah, I can't say that because I'm going to have to bleep again. But anyway, yeah, so we got some diamonds here, so that's neat. So what we're going to do now, we're going to light this place up a little bit, so we don't, you know, continue dying. And we're out of torches, and we have lots of zombies here, and oh my god, we're going to die. Oh no, don't let me die here. I don't have voxel map, I won't remember where I died. Okay, so that up there is going to be a problem. This was supposed to be a short, sweet little recording segment. I don't want this sort of stress in my life. Okay, come on, let's just get the diamonds. Get them diamonds. And everything's gonna be okay. There we go. Woohoo! Ooh, it's a big one. Ooh, that could have gone south. That could have gone really south really quickly. That could have gone like all the way south. And the last one. Okay, that's 5 diamonds. Neat. Right then. Well, let's keep going. Let's see if we continue having our luck with us, he said as the pick broke. Let's see if we continue having the luck with us, but what I think we're going to do is actually go back to where we set up our furnaces and get started on making those last bits of armour so we are fully kitted. Okay, so we got some great news, people. I decided to tunnel the other way, seeing as everyone was going that way, and you know what? Not only did I find a bunch of coal and gold and stuff, but I also found a part of the mine shafts that hasn't actually been explored yet. Which is a bit fun because, well, the entirety of the other side of the mine shaft has been explored. This side looks like it's actually so far, left. Has been I can understand why it's been left. Dang it. Yeah, blew up my torch, you little green. Yeah. Okay, so this side looks like it is unexplored. And very full of... Oh, no. I wrote 1,000 mails again. Dang it. Okay, let's try that again. We're just going to... I can explain this on the way. So, what I did... You remember last time we found some diamonds, and I made a diamond pickaxe so I could start mining some obsidian and have it also for the more valuable things so I can mine them quicker. And also, that is the way everyone else went. This is the way I went now. So this is basically the way everyone has been going. They've been going over this way. This is where I made my little sort of keep all sorts of stuff station. This is where I've, for instance, been smelting some iron. If we do that, and we do that, we can make some more iron. We actually have 20 iron and some... No, we're actually out of sticks. Okay, we need to get some more wood. But basically, I decided, well, instead of going this way where everyone else is going, why don't we go this way? And lo and behold, very, very quickly, we found this cave here. So let's see if we can do this a bit better on the second try. Because now I know that there is a lot of mobs up there. What we're going to start by doing is plugging up this source here. And we've got a skeleton coming in here. Already firing arrows at me. So what we're going to do, we're going to cover that up. And we're going to use the old, grab them by the boots trick. There we go. Ooh, that is... Okay, that is a terrible idea, actually. But this should work. If we could just get him to stand here, we can just punch him in the feet. No, you won't listen. Get down here. Okay, let's... He is like right up there. I can tell. I can hear him. You can tell from the cobble there's been some sort of activity here. But with some luck, it actually is just people sealing it off and planning to like explore it later. And we got some more lava. Let's just plug that up straight away. There's probably... Oh, there's no lava there actually. Okay. Well, okay then. As you can see from the chat here, I've died a couple of times. And the reason for that is this cave goes a bit further than I expected. So what I've basically discovered is I am pretty sure that we have a skeleton spawner somewhere in here. I've now been, like, with mixed success lighting up the different parts of this cave, hoping to get control of it. And it looks like we might be able to actually pull something off here. That's a bit much. What I can see here is that in addition to any potential spawners, we also have some, the lava. I don't really want the lava. But we have some coal. We have a bunch of stuff down here. I think I'm just going to seal that off. We also had, that I could tell, some iron down here, but as you can hear from the sounds, once we go down here, we're in scary territory again. We are now at y equals 18, so we're not exactly at diamond level, but we should be able to get some good resources in this area. And I'm going to just use my diamond pick so it's a bit quicker. We should have plenty of inventory space for this. Also, as you might be able to hear, there's no racket behind me anymore. The reason is that when I started this mining session, it was Saturday evening, and it was still, the temperatures were still in the 30s here in Norway. It is now Sunday evening. I've actually had to log off yesterday and get other stuff done. And one of the things that has happened since yesterday is that the weather is now much cooler, and we're now down to like a comfy 22, 23 degrees here in my office, meaning I could turn off the very noisy fan. But yeah, while I'm here mining away at these resources, I thought, we're in episode 2 now, maybe we should actually have a segment where I actually talk a little bit about what we're planning. So, some of you might already have seen the episode 0 What is Shamblecraft video that sort of explains a good bit of about what this server is. What we are planning on doing is sort of trying to take that community feeling and get back into the game. Because for Shamblecraft Season 0, we sort of went with, I dare argue, and I will take the blame for that. We did go a bit heavy on the mod packs. And basically, it ended up taking away a lot of the community feel from the game. And that is something that we really, really want to avoid now on the second time around. So that's why we have now, this time, unlike last time, we've started completely fresh. No one has anything special. We didn't start with any equipment. As you saw in the first episode, we all started on the little spawn island with nothing but our fists and the resources surrounding us, and we've actually done a lot of work already. Now, unfortunately, I had to go away for most of today, and seeing as I also have children, I couldn't really sit up until 4 a.m. like a lot of the others did playing, which does mean that I sadly missed out on some of the stuff going on yesterday. But, I mean, that is just how these sort of things work. We have players on this server from Australia who sadly missed out on the launch event simply because of time zones. And that is just going to be, that is what it is. We can't really do anything about that. We can't expect people in Australia to get up at 3 a.m. to take part in things, and we can't expect people to, sit long into the night to take part in things every day. So what that means is that by watching my videos, you won't necessarily, catch absolutely everything that is happening. But we do, of course, attempt to make sure that at least for the bigger things, we have at least one person in the community either streaming or recording, so that we can, if it's not featured in one of my videos, it can be featured in someone else's. So yeah. So I thought I should say that so that you know. But yeah, we are gathering up a lot of these resources. We're getting some coal. Ooh, some lapis. I actually didn't see that. Go away, bat. You're in the way. I didn't see the lapis there. Ooh, we got some more redstone as well. This is actually a cave that is looking like it's pretty good on resources. But yeah, so what we're planning is, do our thing. Play Minecraft, enjoy the game. And as I've said previously, this is actually, and this is not, criticizing Hermitcraft or anything, but unlike Hermitcraft, which is a closed server with a few whitelisted players, Shamblecraft is open for everyone. And if you want to learn more about that, I suggest you join our Discord. You will find the link in the description, or check out episode 0 that explains it very well. I will also put a link to episode 0 in the description. But yeah, that's basically it. We want to have fun, and we want everyone to be able to take part. So if this looks like a fun place for you to, come play, make videos, do your thing, then yeah, you're very welcome to join Shamblecraft. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to continue mining some resources here, and I will let you know if anything exciting happens along the way. Okay, so as you can tell from the fact that I'm going down the ladder, I have once again died. But this time, I think I actually figured out where this skeleton spawner, well, at least I suspect it's a skeleton spawner. I think I now know where it is. So all I need to remember now is which way it was. So what I could tell when I died, because of course I had to flee like the little chicken I am, it was... I could see that, meaning I came from here, I was going down here, and I jumped over here and I died, meaning it was up here. Yes, you can see the arrow from my demise. So if I'm not mistaken, there is a skeleton spawner up here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a cheeky attempt at actually getting up there. Is this a good idea? Probably not, but I've never been known for making good decisions or generally having good ideas. So surely what could possibly go wrong? The thing is, I'm going to be so... This is going to be, if there's not a skeleton spawner up here, this is going to be the most disappointing part of the episode. Oh, dearie me, no more mobs to go down there and die. You go down there as well. Go down there. Okay, this place is a lot bigger than I anticipated. And so far, it's looking very bad on the skeleton spawner situation. Oh no. What if there's not a skeleton spawn? Well, there's not a skeleton spawner here. I've basically promised the lads that I found a skelly spawner. What if there's not a skelly spawner? I'm going to be banished from the town. The townspeople are going to hate me. Hey, coal, at least that's a small comfort. Okay, so there's actually not a skeleton spawner here, which is interesting, given the amount of skeletons that was coming from here. That is very interesting. Well, at least we get resources. Well, okay, so we've kept going here down this tunnel. I honestly have no idea how far we've been going, but I have a strange feeling there's going to be diamonds behind here. Not because I've already broken these blocks, seen the diamonds and put them back on. No, this is just a hunch. Golly, my hunch is correct. Well, that is pretty neat. Now we got some more diamonds, and by the looks of it, is actually a pretty okay sized vein. So we are gonna get those diamonds. Oh, nice! It's at least a 6. It is a 6er. If only we'd had fortune 3 now, we would have had even more. Well, that is 8 diamonds, and I think with that we're actually gonna say that enough's enough for now, because as you can see, it's starting to fill up quite with resources, and we got a good way to go back. And of course, being the tremendous genius that I am, I didn't bring any food, meaning I can't sprint, so I'm just going to have to walk back this 300 block tunnel very, very slowly. Which of course you won't have to deal with, because in editing I can just do this. And there we go, and we are back in our base. That went swimmingly quick, didn't it? Well, we are actually back in our base, and we actually have a good bit of resources. So if we put all of our actual resources in this chest, and we're going to start smelting things up. And I know what you're thinking there. Phali, is that a mending book? Well, yes. Yes, it is. You see, one thing I really need to show you, and I can do this while I'm... you know what? We're going to set this all to smelt, and then we're going to go show you. So if I do get that sand out of there, we're going to take some coal, and we're going to craft some coal blocks. 14, that should give decent stacks. What we're going to do, we're going to put one aside there, one aside there. That should give us 3 coal blocks in each, which should be enough. And then we need to split this up into decently sized chunks. And we can start smelting the nearly 2 stacks of iron that we got. While that is cooking, I'm going to miss this door. Then I'm going to hit this door. And we're going to go back outside. So you might remember, actually from the start of this episode, that was recorded yesterday, I showed you that some of the work here was done. Since then, even more has happened. We have some berry bushes. And someone has gone to the nether and picked up some nether trees. And these are really, really, really neat. I can't wait to go to the nether and explore the new biomes. I'm planning to do that probably in the next episode. I don't think I'll have time to do it in this one. Well, you know, I really don't know how much footage I have so far, so we'll just have to see. But over here, we got a Mr. Wolf here. Hello, hello. Over here, you see, there's a building taking shape. And that is actually, believe it or not, with the server being online, as I'm recording this, the server has been online for 15 minutes less than a day. So it's 23 hours and 45 minutes. We already have, I thought at least this was supposed to be a villager trading hall. I've gone the wrong way. Nuke Nike starter base. Okay, well that... Hello, Nuke. Okay, so where is the trading hall? Can you tell me that, anyone? Here we see people have been upgrading the pier a bit. Go to Simon's. Or follow Muir. I'm going to go follow Nuke, because Nuke knows where he's going. There we go. Let's see where Nuke takes us. But yeah, as I was mining, Simon actually dropped by and gave me this mending book, which is very nice of him. And that comes from the villager trading hall that has already been constructed. So let's head over there and have a look. Like, how did I not see that? My house is there. How did I not see this? This is amazing. This is day 2. We're not even technically on day 2. We're on the tail end of day 1. This is bonkers. Look at this. This is absolutely insane. I placed a torch. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so what do I click to talk to this guy? Aim for the head. Okay. Okay, so clearly we can get some emeralds from this guy using melons, potatoes, and beetroot. Well, that is pretty neat. And for this guy, wheat especially, and carrots. And these guys have some pretty good trades. I don't think they've put signs up yet. I see Simon over here signaling something. This is probably the guy who has mending. Yeah, 12 emeralds for mending. And you can trade 24 paper for emeralds. This guy has unbreaking 3. Feather falling. Punch 2. We don't really need that. We got another mending trader. Another mending trader. Efficiency 4. That's pretty good. I think what we need to do, ladies and gentlemen, we need to get some stuff so we can actually trade some good stuff, because we already have a diamond pickaxe, we already have a mending book. So if we can get some efficiency 5 and unbreaking, then we're going to be pretty set. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at our house, and now that the iron has finished smelting, we've got the gold smelting down now, you can actually see that we ended up with a fair bit of resources. We got half a stack of coal blocks, half a stack of redstone blocks, 11 lapis, 8 diamonds, and 2 stacks of iron. And we got about a half a stack of gold as well. Just to make a quick correction, I just realised now that I said that this is the end. We've been playing for 24 hours. That is, of course, not entirely true. I completely forgot that we actually didn't launch yesterday. We launched on Friday. So we've actually been live for 48 hours, not 24 hours. So apologies for that error earlier. But still, I'd argue that there is pretty impressive in 48 hours. So what we need to do now is basically the last thing we need to do. We really, really need to get some food. So what I was thinking, we could start by being a nice chap and harvesting all of these carrots and replanting. And of course, maybe we'll keep a couple of carrots for the job. This is a community farm. Basically, this is the one that you saw me and Modrang and the others dig out in episode 1. And this is going to become and this is just going to be basically the community carrot farm. And you can see it actually produced a heck of a lot of carrots. So now we just go back and forth like this and replant. And we're going to see how much the total output of the farm was. Hopefully we should have at least a couple of stacks left. Okay, so that is one stack. Let's just see how many. Then we can sort of figure out how much this was to begin with. Because I think I had a full stack on me earlier that I used. And then we'll fill this up. So 64 plus 44, so about 108 for this. And that sort of mathematically should make sense, I think. 40 plus 40 plus... that would be 40 plus 4. What happened there? That animation was interesting. But yeah, that is it. And we still have a solid 4.5 stacks here. And I think this is the carrot chest, if we can call it that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to deposit 4 stacks. And you know what? I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that little there. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to my base and we're going to make ourselves some golden carrots with these gold ingots that we have here. Now to remember the recipe for that, isn't it? Golden. That's a golden apple. What's the golden carrots again? I think the golden carrots just uses nuggets, I think. Isn't it like that? Let's take this and we'll just turn one of them into nuggets and we'll have a look. I think it's... Well, I turned all of it. It is like that. Okay. Well, in that case, what we're going to do, we're going to make that and then we should have the recipe and we can just do as many as possible. And we can actually do 27 golden carrots. We had one already, so that's 28. Make some nuggets from this as well. Could make another 4. We got half a stack of golden carrots, and that is not bad. Then we can actually eat up and heal ourselves because we have been taking some damage with the deaths down below. So with that taken care of, there's not really much more for me to do right now. The next step will have to be, we need to get some experience and we need to get some stuff so we can do some trading. And also, we really need to go to the nether and start getting some nether resources. Because I also want to see if I can find a good place for some to make a nether base. Do I think we're going to be spending a lot of time in the nether? I really don't. But still, I really want to have a nether base. So with that taken care of, I think it is time for me to say thank you very much for watching this episode of Shamblecraft. I have to say thank you for the great response on episode 1. It really warms my heart to see how many people are interested in watching this. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye!